Hello everyone, this is me Abdullah Noman, and in this video I'm going to explain how to send data from one activity to another activity in case of explicit intents. Now in my previous video I said that there are two kinds of intents. One is explicit intent and the other one is implicit intent. Now I have talked about a little bit about explicit intent already, and in this video I'm going to show you how to send data from one activity to another activity in case of explicit intent. In the next video I'm going to talk about implicit intents. Alright, so let's just begin. In this case here I have a edit text here and I have a button here, which is this edit text and this button, and I have connected this edit text here, and for this button here I have taken an on-click method here, and inside the on-click method I have already taken an intent like this one, where it says this is the context and this is the activity, which is this activity, and which is the second activity, which is this activity. And then I have already used this method called start activity, and here it will send the intent here, and this will activate this second intent, this second activity here. Now what we want to do here is this: when we want to activate this second activity, we also want to send some data from this activity. So let's just see exactly how to do that. Now in order to do that, here is what you do. You use a method of the intent class like this, put extra, and then I will explain everything within a few seconds. Key, and then value. Now the value should be something like this: edit text, get text dot to string. Alright, so here is what is going on. You see, let me just clarify this thing first. See, we just brought whatever is written inside this edit text by using this get text method. So edit text dot get text, we got the text, and then we turned it into a string, like I showed in one of my previous videos, that we have to turn it into a string, otherwise it will crash. The Android application will crash if we don't do that. Alright, so that's what is going on here in this case. Now after that, let me just clarify what's going on inside this one. You see, here we used a method called push extra of the intent class. This put extra is the method of the intent class on the intent object. On this intent object, we used a method of put extra of this intent class inside this intent object. So we use something like this, put extra, and inside this put extra we are going to give the data that we want to send, which is this data, which is whatever we write inside our edit text, which is this one. As you can see, this is the edit text, and we are going to write something on this edit text, and then we connect this edit text here with the Java section here and here, and then we need to extract whatever is written inside it. So that's what we did inside these lines of code: edit text dot get text dot to string. Now this is the data that is written inside this edit text. Now here inside this put extra method, we give the data that we want. I am going to talk about this within a few seconds, but here we give the data that we want to send inside along with this intent, or when we send this intent, when we use this intent, we want to send this data with this intent. This is the extra. This is the extra data that we want to send. Now let me just clarify what is this key here. You see, when you send some kind of data, now what could happen is this: here I could have more than one set of data. Here I could have some other data like this, intent dot put extra, and then I could have something like this, and then some other message, Now when I'm in this second activity and when I'm extracting the data that I have sent, now I need to know exactly which data I want to send. Is it this one or is it this one? Now there comes this key. Now the key can be anything. For example, it can be named like this, anything, or key 1, key 2, whatever it is. But when we are going to extract the data, we are going to use this key to identify the specific data that we want to extract. So that's what is this key is. And this put extra method works in key and value pair. This is the value and this is the key. Alright, so that's about that. Now one more thing that I want to inform you here is this. When you send your extras to another activity, what actually happens is this. Your Android operating system, it puts this data that you are sending inside a bundle object. The data that you are sending, it will put, your Android operating system will put that data inside a bundle object. Now you might be wondering what is a bundle. In one of my previous videos I explained what is a bundle, but in case you don't remember, I'm going to explain it again. You see, what is bundle? You see, this is what is bundle. Bundles are generally used for passing data. Bundles is a class of Java, and this class bundle are generally used for passing data between various Android activities. That is, when you are passing data from one activity to another activity, bundles is the class that is used to do that. Now how exactly is it used to do that? Well, this is how. You see, bundles are like bags. You see, for example, you are going to travel some place. Let's say you are in India, you want to go to England. Now what you do is this. You would have a bag, and inside the bag you will take your required necessities, right? You will take your shirts, pants and toothbrush and every other necessity things that you want. And then when you go to the, now in this case you are the intent, and the bundle is the bag where you put your extras. For example, we put the extras here, right? And I said that actually the Android operating system puts the data, the extra data that we are taking inside the bundle, which is like a bag. For example, just like you take your shirts and pants and everything else inside a bag. Now you take this bag, and you are the intent here. You take this bag to England with you, and when you go to England, then there you extract or you take out everything that you whatever you need from the bag. For example, you need a shirt, alright, you open the bag and you take the shirt from inside it. You want a pant, inside from the bag you take it. The same way we are going to put this data inside the bundle, inside that bundle bag. And when we are inside this second activity, what we are going to do is this. We are going to extract the data from the bundle, which is like a bag. So that's what happens. Now one more thing that I want to inform you is this. Bundles in case of sending data from one activity to another activity, what bundles does is this. Bundles save your data dynamically. For example, when you are sending this data, now the bundle object saves your data dynamically. Now what exactly do I mean dynamically? Well, what it means is this. The data that is being saved inside the bundle object will only be there as long as the application is running, and once the application is closed, the data will be destroyed or data will be lost. So that's what I mean by dynamic. Alright, now there is this another information that I want to give you about bundle, which is bundles are not used for sending data, bundles are not used only for sending data from one activity to another activity. They are used to do some other stuff as well. Basically, bundle is a class that can save many other kind of data. Actually, the truth is bundle can save every kind of data, and then save every kind of data. Now that's why bundles are not used only when you are sending data from one activity to another activity. Actually, bundles are used in many other cases. For example, when you are trying to save the instance state of your Android application, that's one case when you use the bundle object. Then when you are using the rotation, screen rotation, and there I haven't yet spoken about instance state or screen rotation activity lifecycle, but when we deal with those matters, that's when also we use these bundle objects to save different kinds of data. So bundle is just like a bag that can hold different kind of data. That's what bundle is. All right. So here we are sending this data using the put extra method, and we are going to use a bag called bundle. And here when we come back to this main activity, we are going to extract this data from the bundle bag. So that's what's happening. Now let's just see exactly how to extract data. So we are here inside the second activity. We have sent our data, whatever we wanted to send. Now we are here. Now here, at first we have to get the intent that started this activity, something like this. Intent that started this activity equal to, no, let's not make it that big, sometimes it creates, so but you understand what I mean, right? And then here we have to use a method called getIntent, and when we do that, it will get the intent that started this activity here. Actually it will get the intent that we sent here, this one. All right, so that happened, and then we are going to get information out of this intent. Now how do we do that? We're going to like intent dot get extras. Here, as you can see, we used a method called put extras, and inside here we are going to use a method called get extras. By the way, I said that we put our data inside a bundle object, so this data has been sent inside a bundle object, so we have to hold it inside a bundle object, so it has to be something like this. Now this data is saved inside this bundle object. Now from this bundle object we are going to extract the data from this bag. You know, see, we sent a data here and we brought the data and we put this inside another bundle, another bag, another identical bag that can hold the same kind of value, which is a bundle again. Basically, what is going on is this: we sent the data, and then what's going on is this. This was sent inside a bundle bag. Now from that bag we are putting it inside another bag, which is also a bundle. So that's what is going on here. Now from that bundle we are going to get the string. So this is like this, get string. And by the way, now when we are getting the string, when we are doing that, which string do you want? That's where this key comes into play. Do I want this one or this one? I want actually this one, because this is the one that we used with the edit text. So let's just do that. Let's just come here, copy this, paste it here. Now by the way, this is a string, so we have to put it, hold it inside a string. Yes, that's what happened. Now the second text view, which is this one, which is ultimately this one and this one, we are going to change this text here. Text view dot set text s. Now this is done and we are good to go. So let's just begin and see what happens. Hi there, having fun. Send activity. As you can see, it's here. Hi there, having fun. Inside the second text, some text, it is not some text, it is hi there, having fun. So that's about that. I hope you understood this video. I hope this was useful. Have a good day. Have a good fun life.